Hi everyone, I'm Zeke Torres, the leader of the Windy City SAS Users Group, the Chicago SAS Users Group. This to me is an exciting edition of Proc Gossip. Yes, you can run SAS code for free right now and even run Python and R. And what we're going to talk about today is how there is more than one company offering a way to execute and manage our SAS code. So let's focus first on SAS Carry in North Carolina. They have an awesome tool called SAS On Demand for Academics, SAS ODA, and it's free from SAS. It's a super slick, stable cloud environment. It has Git integration. You'll be using SAS Studio. You'll get a decent size of cloud space for this fully functional SAS license to really dig into data, learn the SAS syntax, the navigation of that SAS Studio edition, the dashboarding, the IDE, the code editing, and you'll be able to run all your SAS procedures, all your SAS functions, SAS macros, and if you enable the right features, you can even run Python. I haven't been able to find how to easily do that, so I'm sure when this message is published, I'll get a flurry of messages about where to go to actually be able to enable that and how to actually do that pretty easily. So SAS Carry also offers SAS Via. It's a paid product to run SAS, Python, and R, and more. My observation is that with SAS Via, I haven't found a learning edition that is easy and robust as the SAS On Demand for Academic edition. Now, I'm sure, again, once I finish publishing this message, I'll get a flurry of responses to where that is done or how we can do that as SAS syntax learners. So SAS Via is one way from SAS Carry to not just run SAS, but also run Python, R, and other open source languages. So let's talk about WPS. That is the other team that's produced software to actually execute SAS and Python and R. I'm bringing this up to have a conversation I think is relevant and necessary. It's from the position of a SAS user group leader and a SAS syntax community leader. I often get asked by Python users, by R users, as well as SAS users about how can I run SAS and learn it. Then I also get asked the question about this topic regarding Python and R and SAS by SAS syntax community leaders who face questions and challenges about how they want to know more about Python and R but still focus on SAS, and how they can actually include more membership and community growth from Python and R users. Then I also get asked this question from peers who are going through contract negotiations for software and renewals, and how they're facing challenges from within their organizations about the idea of, hey Zeke, we want SAS, we're sticking with it, but we're getting a lot of pressure regarding Python and R, and we're not sold yet on which software we're going to use for that. So we don't know where this is all going. That's why I'm saying we need to talk about WPS and its community edition. So WPS is a UK-based firm that has, here it is, a community edition that is for free, and it runs SAS, Python, R, SQL, and it's really exciting to see this product. I'm facing the reality that this product can't be ignored, and we need to discuss it. This message to me is to start the conversation that I feel many of us have been reluctant to have. See, WPS and SAS seem to have concluded their legal topics, and soon, or eventually, WPS and its paid version will be for sale globally. So the free edition is out there, and it's fully available. The topic of WPS and Carry have traditionally been taboo, or just one that people shy away from, and I'm saying we really can't ignore this, and we need to start having the discussions about where this may go. What I see in the potential with WPS is soon, or one day, they will actually seek participation as a sponsor to many of our SAS syntax community events. And as a SAS user group leader, when someone who is new to SAS asks me about how they can get access to it, I feel like I can no longer omit the viable option to running and executing and learning SAS syntax like the one that WPS has put together. So I don't know when, but let's face it, at some point our SAS user base may be asked in job interviews, are you familiar with the WPS software to run SAS code as well as Python and R? So my passion and focus is on the SAS syntax community, and my commitment is to the SAS user community worldwide, with WPS being able to give its WPS community offering out for free, and in some global areas its paid version. It's just a matter of time before we need to discuss all of this anyway. I'd love to hear what you think about this, and if you've had a chance to see the WPS Community Edition or the paid edition and what you think about it. I've started to look at the WPS Community Edition and play with it, and I gotta say I'm really excited about it. I'm certain that SAS Carey and that team is hard at work with a solid response with new and exciting features to compete with what the WPS team has put together. I have no doubt that both teams will add more features for us to learn and explore, and that's probably coming soon. So it's really exciting to ponder that kind of future ahead for us. I'm excited to see what both of these teams will have for us at some point soon, if not already. So as a SAS user group leader, I'm also excited by the prospects of what this will mean for sponsor support of our global SAS community events. So yes, you can run SAS, Python, R, SQL now, today. And that's it for today's edition.